Most Megami Tensei games are long. From Nocturne to Persona 5, the games in each series have a reputation of being long and challenging, and most gamers ask themselves, how could you even speedrun a game like that? Well, in this series I plan to tackle what makes these games beatable in real time, starting with the very first entry in the Shin Megami Tensei series, Shin Megami Tensei 1. For those that don't know, Shin Megami Tensei 1 is quite a short speedrun. The world record for each of its main versions is under 2 hours, with the any percent category for the SNES version being around 15 minutes. So what makes this game so fast to speedrun? Depending on the version, that can differ. You can watch my video on the differences between each SMT1 speedrun for more insight on the routes. Aside from that, there are 3 essential factors common to every route that make this game so quick to complete. Starting with level scaling. Contrary to popular belief, SMT1 does not want you to grind. Experience scales according to the level gap between you and the enemy. Each demon has a base EXP that you'll earn regardless of your level. For Orias, the first boss fight in the game, this base EXP is 120. For a common encounter like Gremlin, this value is 14. SMT1 takes into account your current level and the enemy's level and calculates the earned EXP based on this formula. Base EXP times 2 to the power of x, x being the level gap divided by 4. So if you fight a demon that is 20 levels higher than the hero, you earn back its base EXP times 2 to the power of 20 divided by 4, which is 5, meaning base EXP times 32. On the other hand, if your level is higher than the enemy, then the formula becomes base EXP divided by your level. So going back to an earlier area and mindlessly grinding is never worth it as a way to raise your level. This is the reason why in the speedrun, after the ICBM attack, we only level up on defeating boss fights and no grinding is required. Second point is stunning enemies. One of the most infamous features of SMT1 is how you can stun any enemy, including boss fights, if you use an electric or ice attack. As long as you go first and the attack hits, the enemy will lose its turn and you can rest easy knowing you won't get moved on. This applies to many status effects such as freeze, paralysis, sleep, bind, happy, and charm. Throughout most of the early game, we use an Azumi who has Zeal to stun the boss fights and prevent getting hit. Later into the game, we get flash bullets which give us a chance to bind enemies, which can last for more turns. Exclusively in the SNES version, the route involves using charms, which can be bought in the Messiah Church. Most boss fights have a chance to be charmed if hit by this item, which works well in our favor as they either don't attack or attack themselves instead. Unfortunately, the chance of charming boss fights was fixed in the later versions of the game, so the routes differ. The strategy is one of the things that allows us to stay so low level throughout the entire game and benefit from EXP scaling. And the other thing, well, if you've played the Megatem game, you might know what it is. Estoma. In SMT1, Estoma removes all encounters until you exit the building or area that you're in. That's right, all of them, not just the ones below your current level. This means that as soon as you unlock Estoma, you don't have to worry about random encounters and not being able to escape from them, or god forbid, having to talk to demons to run away. The spell is, however, a very late game spell, but one of the main characters can unlock it, the Chaos Hero. He's expected to unlock it around level 32 when on average he'll have enough points to unlock it, or you can put all his stats into magic and he'll unlock it by level 13. This gives us very early access to Estoma and let us navigate Shinjuku after the execution and Kongo Shinkai without worrying about random encounters. But as anyone who's played the game knows, Chaos Hero leaves the party after we defeat Ozawa in Shinjuku. So what do we do then? Well, thankfully for us, it is very easy to fuse the earliest demon that knows Estoma, Kushinada Hime. By fusing a fairy, a Jirai, and a night demon, you'll be able to summon Kushinada Hime at the ripe age of level 28, and it just so happens that by not grinding at all, you'll always hit level 28 after Ozawa. Isn't that just a perfect coincidence? So forget about worrying about encounters at the cathedral. For the bigger part of the game, you won't see a living soul other than boss fights. Sorry for the Dekarabi fans. These are the 3 pillars of the SMT1 routes, and what makes running this game so unique. Compared to other speedruns, there's no downtime, no grinding, and your time is completely dependent on good execution and of course, some good RNG. So I hope that answers some questions regarding this game. There are small details that change between versions that influence how one is faster than the other, and you can hear about those in my version differences video if you like. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to follow for more Megaten content or follow my VOS channel for my speedrunning PBs. Hope to see you next time. There you go.